so for me, I kept going to the doctor because I felt like I was really fatigued. I didn't have any energy. I could only function for about 4 hours a day, and I just kept going to the doctor saying something's wrong. You know, I don't know what's wrong, but I'm just like so exhausted, and to the point where I felt like people were looking at me like that I was lazy, you know, but I honestly just could not function. Like 4 hours, that's all I had. That's all I could give you was 4 hours. And so my doctor did all these blood tests, and so she let me know I can't find anything wrong, you know. So I'm like, something's wrong. But anyway, so I continued for about 6 weeks of the same symptoms. Sometimes I would have stomach issues. Never developed a rash, so even though I was in the woods a lot, I didn't think anything of it. But I did think about the time that I had a tick in the back of my head, and it was pulled loose. And I started kind of thinking that maybe that was the time frame that I started to feel bad, but I wasn't sure if it had anything to do with that tick. So I go back to the doctor, and time has gone by, and I'm like, I'm still exhausted. Like, I have no energy, and I just can't do anything. Like, I'm fatigued. I had to sleep all the time for 6 weeks. This went on. And so my doctor says, you know, when I reminded her about being in the woods a lot, and that I had that tick, you know, like 6 weeks prior, I had told her, maybe not even 6 weeks, I don't know, just prior. And so she said, you know, I'm going to go ahead and put you on the antibiotic for Rocky Mountain spotted fever, even though I don't know for sure yet, so that we can go ahead and get you started on the antibiotic, but it's a strong antibiotic. I wasn't really thrilled about being on the antibiotic when I didn't know for sure yet, because I'd heard about that antibiotic and I just didn't want to go through that. And so we started the antibiotic. A couple days later, I get a call from her nurse, and she says, you do have Rocky Mountain spotted fever, and we've already started the antibiotic, so just continue to take that. So I knew that I had a trip coming up, so I was going to go to South Dakota to visit my daughter. So I continued the antibiotics. It was terrible. Actually, I have a scar. I don't know if you can see it on my hand right now from the antibiotic, where the sun just kind of blistered me, like as if I'd put my hand in a fire.